Hey guys, Jason Osborne here. Hope you're doing great. Sun is shining quite bright today, so no, I'm not crying, I'm just squinting. But wanted to again make another video for you guys today and talk about a subject and a question that I get asked quite a lot and hear about. And gosh, over the years, it seems to be a reoccurring thing that comes up quite a bit from people. And that is, why am I not actually seeing any results in my life? You might, and kind of the context behind that question is, people might be going, they might have learned or gone through courses or gone to seminars or been reading books and trying to better themselves, but not really seeing the results that they're getting. And there's many answers. There's a lot of different things that we could go into around this, but one of the things that I want to just highlight and kind of talk about for this particular video, there's a famous quote that says knowledge is power. And I don't really agree with that quote, if I'm being honest with you. I think knowledge can lead to power, but the reality of it is this: we live in a day and an age where there is knowledge everywhere. We don't live back in the dark ages, where to learn you might have to drive hundreds of, or not drive not even drive back in the dark ages, but you don't have to travel hundreds of miles maybe potentially to just be able to sit and listen to scholars and things. I mean, we've got Google on our phones. We can Google anything in a heartbeat. We've not feeling well, we go to Google and potentially self-diagnose how we're feeling and how to treat things and look up all sorts of different things. Knowledge is literally at our fingertips right now, and yet in an age where there's so much knowledge right in our fingertips, it's like if knowledge was power, well, we would be in a place where we would have so much power to do anything we want. And the reality is, we do. We have so much knowledge right now that we literally can do pretty much anything we want to do. The difference is applying the knowledge that you've learned. I mean, so many people, if you go to seminars or if you to speak to people, you'll ask them, how you getting on with something? And they'll say, oh, well, I'm just kind of studying this, or I'm still looking at this, or I'm still researching the market, or still waiting, I'm really busy waiting for things to kind of slow down in my life to be able to start moving forward and doing something. And the reality is, look, there's never a right time. There's never like this perfect opportunity to do anything. And instead of trying to learn everything that you need to learn to be able to do something, it's kind of on the back of the video that I put out yesterday, which is a little bit more upfront and in your face, but it's about just doing it. Applied knowledge, applying that knowledge in your life, because there's one thing to have theory. The theory of how do you make something work, the theory of how to make a relationship work, the theory of being a great parent or a great spouse, the theory of making money, the theory of owning a successful business, the theory of being a good manager or a good employee, or wherever you are in your walk in life, whatever you want to do. But theory, the knowledge of that, doesn't mean anything until you apply it, because in applying that knowledge you actually learn, okay, well, actually I understand how this works now, and I need to make this change, and I have to make this adjustment, and I need to be able to do this differently. And that theory and practical application of that knowledge will lead to power if you stick with it. Okay, and then sticking with it, consistency, all that stuff. I mean, I could talk about that for a long time. But applied knowledge, actually applying it, not just taking theory in and sounding smart, sounding like you know what you're doing, but actually applying it to your life on a daily, consistent basis, that's where power comes from, and that is where you actually see change happen in your life, all right? So what knowledge do you need to apply to your life? What area of your life do you need more knowledge in so you can apply more of that knowledge, and not just the theory of it, but the actual application of that? Where in your life do you need to do that? Yeah? Hey, put a post up underneath, reply to this post, share this video if you think it's going to help somebody, and I'd love to hear from you. All right, Jason Osborne, chat to you guys later. Bye.